guys! Welcome back ulit sa kusina. Ito naman tayo sa panibagong video at ngayon gagawa tayo ng eggs Benedict with homemade hollandaise sauce. Let's go! So here's all of the ingredients for our eggs Benedict. First up, we have burger buns. Dapat talaga English muffins ang gagamitin pero wala akong naharap na English muffins kaya burger buns lang daw. And bacon, unsalted butter, cayenne pepper, lemon juice, squeeze na yan, at syempre, eggs. Let's go! Let's start things off by melting the butter. In a small saucepan, put in half a stick of butter. Turn on the gas and put it in the lowest setting possible so that we don't burn the butter. Remember, we are only melting it. Stir it up to fully melt the butter. Turn off the heat once all the butter is melted and set it aside. The next step is to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites because that's what we all need for the hollandaise sauce. The easiest way to separate the yolks from the whites is by the use of your hands and fingers. Gently slide the yolk from one hand to another and repeat that until the whites are separated. It is important to take your time here since egg yolks are particularly fragile and they break easily. Do that with the rest of the eggs. Using a blender, we are going to blend the yolks with the lemon juice at full speed or the highest possible setting so that the eggs will quickly emulsify.
A few moments later.
Check the texture of the eggs every once in a while. Blend it for a little more until the eggs slightly thicken. The thickening of the eggs is an indication that the eggs successfully emulsified. While the blender is on, gradually pour in the melted butter. We're going to let the blender running at its lowest setting while pouring the butter so that the eggs and the butter will combine together. Let that blend for quite some time until the mixture starts to thicken. Turn off the power and use a spoon to check the texture of the sauce. Check the back of the spoon. If the sauce stays there, it is now ready for serving. We can now proceed in poaching some eggs. In a small ramekin or container, crack an egg. We are doing this to make sure there are no fragments of eggshells that might come with the egg. In a casserole, heat up some water until its simmering point.
Many minutes later.
Check for some small bubbles forming down the pot. And when those bubbles start to rise, lower the heat to keep the water simmering but not boiling. Now add around 2 to 3 tablespoons of vinegar. This will help the egg whites to form and not separate from the yolk. Now slowly add the cracked egg. Wait till the whites form up. When it's done, carefully remove it from the pot and transfer to a plate. In a pan, heat up 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Lay down 3 strips of bacon. Cook both sides for approximately 1 to 2 minutes per side, or until a little browning starts to form. What I want is the right ratio of crispiness and chewiness of the bacon. From the leftover oil, we're going to toast our buns. You want your buns to be toasted to give more texture to the dish. Toast both sides until some browning starts to occur. When done, transfer to a plate. Let's now form the dish, starting with the toasted buns, followed up by the strips of bacon, and carefully put the poached eggs on top of the bacon. Next is to top the eggs with the hollandaise sauce. Don't be shy and top that egg with that rich sauce as much as you can. To finish it, season with a pinch of salt and cayenne pepper. guys, eggs Benedict made with homemade Hollandaise sauce. Sobrang hirap gawin nito. Parang di na uulit. Ayoko na. Pero nagawa ko naman siya guys. Taste test naman ngayon. At syempre, kilala nyo naman kung sino yung magti-taste test lagi. So tara na. Ito dito yung ano, yolk. Sukan mo. Ano akong lalabas? Ang mong itlog. Ang gawin. Gradean mo na lang mamaya. Hollandaise sauce. Gawain nyo sa itlog. Pero egg yolk lang. Yung lasa. Hindi nga ano. Hindi, as in ano yung mismong lasa. Tamis, maalat.
Sakto lang. Maalam.
Siyempre, dahil na asin yan.
Lasa ba? Alam mo yung mga kaalam yan.
So yun, tapos na tayo magluto. And sobrang hirap makuha nung poached egg. Nakailang try din ako. Actually, mga 4 na itlog tayo. 2 failed at 2 nakuha natin. Okay. Tsaka yung Hollandaise sauce, buti nakakuha natin gamit blender. Kasi dapat dyan, nasa mixing bowl, tapos nasa double boiler yung siya hinahalo. Dapat winning whisk talaga siya. Sama ng lemon hanggang sa mag-emulsify. Tapos unti-unti yung ilalagay yung butter. At ang ginawa ko, ilagay ko siya sa blender. And nag-result siya dun sa sauce natin na yun nga, thick. Panigurado hindi ko rin makukuha yun kapag mano-mano nating winisk yun. Hindi ko makukuha yung ganung texture, no? Ganito na lang guys. Salamat sa panonood. Sana may natutunan kayo dun sa ginawa ko. Sana may matutunan din ako dun sa ginawa ko. Para next time, flawless na tayo gumawa. Ganito na lang. May susunod na pagluluto. Babush.